So I'm using this deck I got. It's called Beyond the Fog and Shade. Okay, so I pulled these already. They're the ones that I flipped out when I was shuffling. But so far I haven't even really gone through them that much, so I'm kind of like brand new to it right now. But apparently there's somebody who's like elevating within status, and there could be people who are really kind of not taking this in a way that they might like they maybe should or something. Anyway, it says Peter the Foos who's mocked the Queen's grace. Okay, so kind of sounds funny, but so yeah, somebody could be feeling there is an awareness of those being around them that aren't supporting, but there's a need to try and just hold your frequency. It says evolve internally, create positive emotions. Okay, so maintain you know, a more positive outlook, and there could be certain anger and chaos that you need to navigate through, but when you get to greater unity within your, you know, body, mind, and spirit, the games will be over, apparently. Okay, look at we got a energy frequency shift. Okay, so there could be this, you know, true expansion of your energy that's no longer possible to deny, and we got twin flames, pure love. Okay, so you could be kind of uniting yourself in different ways, and, you know, masculine and feminine, but also could be coming into more connected relationships in that way. All right. Oops. Okay. Just keep coming. All right. Excuse me. So yeah, you could be needing to kind of just maintain your frequency regardless of whatever insecurity by others you're being made aware of. Okay, it says anger, an attempt to mask insecurity, and weigh your emotions carefully, find equilibrium within. Okay, so what's interesting is both these cards kind of have a similar kind of energy going on right there, you know, so there could be something that you are, you know, knowing within, and there's just a need to, you know, maintain this for yourself. Okay, it says confronting the beasts within, justice is coming, harmonize your energy, embrace your true being. There's been so many typos already in this, like I keep like fixing it or whatever, but it's just making me laugh at this point. So somebody is ascending to the highest vibration of human life. Wow, okay, so pretty cool. Sounds good to me. All right. There's some type of spark, okay, that has been kindling, and there could be some type of overwhelming message or awareness that you're becoming aware of. Okay, it could be that there are, you know, a lot of energies surrounding you that are kind of trying to attack in some type of way. Okay, we got chaos, sorrow, madness, falsehood, agony, and struggle. Okay, so there could be this like overwhelm that you are surrounded by. It says feelings of despair, helpless, all these different things. Okay, drowned, selfish, gloom, clueless, fragile, fearful, empty. Okay, so somebody could be really kind of being surrounded with a lot of different it says heavy tidings. Okay, but there's a situation that is coming to light that will be, you know, helping for you to get out from underneath that darkness. Okay, we got a journey that could be really taking you completely different places, and you're going to be able to get to a point where you can see the truth within. Okay, you could be opening your third eye, and it says reflection of universal energy inside. Okay, so you could be getting to a larger picture awareness, breaking the mirage, clearing the fog and the mist, and getting to a greater sense of truth within a situation. Okay, so wow. Oops. Oy, oy, oy. It says there is no peace without war, but we have a sacred blossom right here. So out of the difficulty. You know, you could be really blooming like that. Okay, so instead of focusing on the negativity, you could be bringing more positive into your life. Okay, we have wealth is coming, good luck ahead. Somebody could have been trying to act as if they didn't care. They could have been creating some type of emotional distance and confining themselves. But there's a shift occurring and somebody's moving into a much more abundant position. Oh no. Okay, I went through all of them almost, but I guess they wanted to talk. Here we go. So there could have been a major transformation. Okay, it says wait, gaze, judge, reflect, then act boldly. Okay, so somebody could be really kind of recognizing they've gone through a major transformation or are going through one, and there is a shift that they're needing to act upon at a certain time. Okay, somebody is recognizing what situations are misleading them, okay, and where they're being brought into a situation or different cycle that will be continuing, okay. At this point, they are wanting to move forward more intentionally with a greater sense of strength, okay. We have masculine force, flame, resolute, rules, leadership, dominance, control, power, commanding presence, okay. So somebody could be really wanting to move forward in a way that they know is true for them, instead of allowing for the misleading dynamics that could have been keeping them in the position. Okay, so sowing seeds of hope, harvest what you plant, committing to the process, blossoming and sustaining. So somebody could be really, you know, regardless of what is going on around them, they could be paying attention to their greater truth. Okay. It says light and dark, secrets, waves of change, and silent shadows. So somebody's, like I said, creating a larger awareness, but also, you know, possibly being able to see certain situations much more easily that were difficult previously. Okay, they could be knowing what it is that they need to block from their life at this time. And they could be balancing themselves. Okay. They are creating the truth and getting ready to really break free. The moon could definitely be relevant. Both these pictures have the moon in them right there. It says follow the moon too. So somebody could be, we had a full moon, I think, pretty much just right now or recently, yesterday maybe. And you know, that is about, you know, fulfillment, you know, and so somebody could be really, you know, recognizing what has been formed in a situation. They could be knowing what they're needing to release from and what they're wanting to move forward towards intentionally. Okay. But yeah, somebody is recognizing, hold on a second. Hold on. They're recognizing their inner magic and the divine force. Okay. They could be really kind of getting into a much more enchanted position, feeling that they're aligning much more at ease, I guess, within their spiritual energy and power. Okay. Somebody could be kind of recognizing what unaligned situations have been denied at this time. It says trust the signals and the universe knows your path. Okay. And they could be grounding and rooting themselves into this awareness much more intentionally. Okay. All right. So somebody could have been wearing a mask in certain ways, but they are going to break free. It says refuge of a flowering soul, cultivate your spirit. So somebody could be really giving themselves the love that they need to in order to move forward more intentionally. Somebody could be really feeling fired up. Okay, they could have been receiving certain messages that have created and signs that have been creating a major rebirth. Okay, they could have been stuck in different illusions previously, but at this point somebody has received some type of inspiring news. That could be feeling like they're bringing their the dreams to life and there's no turning back. Okay, they're moving forward towards an unexpected surprise. And they're realizing, you know, that what they have sown is what they will be reaping. Okay, so somebody could be feeling that, you know, certain energies that they put in at whatever time are what it is that they're receiving of at this time or coming up. All right, but that's pretty interesting. Let's see. We got the Judgment, so yeah, certain things could be coming into alignment. I already shuffled these earlier, but okay, Judgment came out. So yeah, there's some type of true alignment that is occurring. Okay. Let's see. Somebody's getting to a greater sense of strength when it comes to aligning with their higher self. Excuse me. We'll use these. We got the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So somebody could be feeling like, you know, what they're divinely guided within, with whatever partnership they're leading themselves towards. They could be receiving, you know, reciprocal energies that are compatible and complementary instead of leading themselves into, you know, more pain and heartbreak. Okay, somebody could be feeling like they can really move forward with intentional balance towards partnership or team dynamic where they could build greater things within. Okay, and they could be feeling like they're leading themselves on a path with a greater sense of mastery and intention. They could have been seeing different possibilities or the potential for different possibilities, but somebody could be ready to really kind of take action intentionally. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups. So yeah, somebody's following their heart. They've gone inward and they know what they feel is, you know, a true gift in their life. They could be ready to receive this and create a more loving environment that they could, you know, more intentionally desire to pour into. Okay, they could be, you know, aware of deception and falsities, manipulation. And they're paying more attention to their intuition, knowing the work that they've done in order to navigate into a new beginning. Okay, so somebody could be really feeling confident. We got the Ace or the King of Wands and the Emperor right here. Somebody could be really feeling confident with, you know, holding their vision and asserting themselves in order to bring this into their reality. We got the Knight of Cups right here. All right, and so somebody could be feeling like they've learned what they needed to in order to surrender into a situation where they can express their love more openly and directly. All right, why do I keep putting this upside down? I don't know. Okay, maybe they weren't. There it is. What's happening here? So I accidentally mixed these up earlier, so I'm not going to take them if they're in reverse. Okay, here we go. So yeah, somebody could be feeling like they have a excuse me, frog in their throat. Somebody could be feeling like there's a you know, an emotional expression that they're wanting to share, but they could have felt that they weren't fully ready. At this point, there's a greater sense of contentment that somebody could be feeling like they are moving from a position of holding themselves back or maintaining their position to moving towards what they want to dedicate themselves to. Don't jump through that window, Peter. My dog, he's crazy. So, yeah, somebody could be feeling like they're moving towards a desired structure where they can feel fulfilled and celebrate within their home, family, relationships, and community. And let's see. They could be blocking themselves from toxicity and the outlook of lack. Okay, so they're no longer allowing for that to take precedence in their environment or in their energy. Okay, somebody's making more loving choices for themselves and others. And we got the Lovers right here. So it's like there's this, you know, true kind of desire for unity. All right, and somebody's looking at things in a much more positive way when it comes to the foundation that they're forming at this time. Look at that. We got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups right there, flipping out all crazy. So yeah, somebody could be aligning their head and their heart, uniting their masculine and feminine qualities. Oh, I thought that was, I thought Pete was jumping through the window again. Not him this time. Anyway, so yeah, somebody could be uniting all different aspects of themselves, feeling that they're ready to embrace and embark upon a new beginning. We get the Star, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Wand, or the World, and the Eight of Swords. So yeah, somebody could be feeling like they are, you know, creating momentum, moving forward towards wish come true. Okay, they could be leading themselves quickly into a new beginning, knowing what it is that they had been restricting themselves from, and that those restrictions could have been, you know, self-imposed in certain ways. Okay, so somebody could be really taking off the blinders, all right, and they're moving forward passionately. What is that? Okay, passionately, with communication and action that they are desiring to, okay? But they could have anxiety when it comes to a certain offer that they're wanting to present, but at the same time they feel that they're leading themselves towards success and victory, okay? So yeah, somebody knows what steps they're wanting to take, and they could be recognizing that they are moving forward into their destined chapter, realizing what they had been blocking themselves off from previously with, you know, doubt or kind of like being open to moving in different directions. It's like somebody could be really kind of getting to a more secure position with how it is that they're navigating intentionally instead of questioning which way to go. Yeah, somebody's using their discernment when it comes to what is bringing celebration into their life, feeling like they can really nurture themselves and be nurtured and nurture others as well. And they are prepared to co-create with the universe in a way where they are, you know, really feeling more balanced as it comes to conflict or illusionary dynamics. They could be feeling that they're moving forward in a way that is much more healed in order to close out cycles of pain and negativity, and to face their fears when it comes to the changes they're anticipating coming in. Okay, and what's this last 3 cards right here? All right. So yeah, somebody can be moving forward passionately, knowing they're walking away from situations that were unfulfilling towards a true romantic and loving environment, okay? And partnership. Okay. All right, well, I just got those, and or I got them a while ago, but they just showed up, so hopefully this helped in some way. And every time I'm about to say bye, it says slow connection, so maybe I'll just pull a couple from here really quick. That was the first thing that got my attention. We got a revving of a motorcycle or something. So somebody could have been, you know, really in a love bombing type of environment in certain ways, and they could have been really comfortable kind of within their own energy, but at this point they could be recognizing that there is a soul connection that they are desiring of. Hold on. All right. Hello. So yeah, somebody could be kind of wanting to, they could be recognizing that they have people's attention on them, but they could be wanting to move wisely towards what it is that they're desiring of. And we got green flags, okay? So somebody could be really kind of seeing the green flags in a situation and feeling more comfortable when it comes to following their intuition. All right. My canceled appointments could be something, because that's the second time today that I had first a rescheduled appointments. Basically, that's what it is. So it's kind of random, but it could be relevant. This is the second one today. But that one was my daughter saying her hair appointment canceled. but I was trying to get off the phone with her really quick so that she didn't try and tell me she was going somewhere else. I'm all, no, you're coming home now. Anyway, so yeah, something might be going on. That's a changing schedule. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, all these cards. And then I'm gonna go. Alright, so somebody could be needing to be honest about their goals, okay? They could be, you know, having an intensity to the attention that they get, but they could be wanting to move forward kind of more intentionally for themselves, okay? But they could be, it says too much, too fast, or too soon, too fake. I read too fast right there above it. So somebody could be feeling like they are, you know, needing to be honest, but they also could be feeling that the situation could be rushed in some type of way. But they recognizing that they could be feeling safe to be themselves, okay? They're no longer needing to feel like they're settling, but they could be really shining their energy openly and intentionally, okay? Somebody could be separating from different situations that were getting their time and attention. They could be paying more attention to what it is that they're drawn into, and they could be wanting to kind of reconcile with certain loved ones, or have certain heart-to-heart talks, okay? And what's interesting is not all these cards are the same, but this guy with the, you know, 5 o'clock shadow is in both of them, or whatever, you know. So somebody could be recognizing where their attention is spent, and what they're wanting to do that would be bringing them a greater sense of appreciation, okay? So yeah, somebody could have been isolating in certain ways based on false people in their life, okay? And the drama that they had been surrounded by, but at this point they're wanting to reveal certain truths and get into a more friendly type of energetic dynamic, okay? They could be paying attention to their intuition when it comes to certain alliances, and they're wanting to protect themselves and their reputation. They're paying attention to the red flags that they have around them, and are wanting to initiate towards moving into a safe space, or expressing themselves in a safe way. They could be leveling up from a situation that they felt was too good to be true, and taking action intentionally, okay? They're getting ready to have an honest conversation. They could be wanting to have some type of reality check, but they are, you know, wanting to enter into a situation where they're feeling it's safe to lean in, okay? So there's clear communication, actions matching words, and a healthy effort. So somebody could be wanting to move away from what they recognize as false and move forward in a more uplifted and lighthearted way. They could be setting certain boundaries when it comes to family drama, and they're moving forward into a more intentional kind of position to heal, all right? Yeah, somebody could have had, you know, no closure in a certain situation, and they could be wanting to get to a greater awareness of what certain awarenesses were, okay? They could have been feeling like they're receiving mixed signals, but at this point they're wanting to ask for clarity, okay? And there's one more in here that I can feel it. Those two, okay. And that one, okay. So, okay, so yeah, they're wanting to, you know, kind of move forward wisely, okay? There could have been some type of silent treatment when it came to a crush, but at this point, somebody's recognizing that they're moving forward towards having a second chance, okay? They are recognizing the signs, and they're paying attention to the feelings that they have that are, it says instant familiarity, okay? They could be feeling that they're wanting to move forward towards a situation where there could be like a deja vu. And I'm seeing these like little like lights and stars and stuff right now, and the moon. So somebody could be feeling like they are wanting to get a broader perspective when it comes to what their you know, hopes and dreams are, or their wishes are. And they could be wanting to move forward with unfiltered emotions. They could have had certain commitment issues when it came to third-party situations, but they're having a wake-up call and they're getting to a position where they're unbothered. They could be recognizing the falsities that they've been involved with, and at this point they're wanting to move forward in a way that's like much more loving and open and carefree with true connections. Okay. Alright, that's it now. Now I go. Alright, hopefully that helped. Talk to you later.